Level. We're getting grace. See. Nice, no? We're all getting grace.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Manojabam Marutatulya Vegam. Huh? Yes. You rolling?
Yes, rolling. There's a lot of stories, I mean not stories but his itihasa of these greats visiting those lands, and like for example Agastya, there is an Agastya Malai in Kerala in the Western Ghats.
Yes.
And also
Brahmagiri.
Yeah, Brahmagiri is also there, yes. So a lot of divine places like with their energy there.
Yeah.
So going to these places can also help practitioner.
The magnetic field is different in these places. Yeah. They're built on spots that are high in magnetism.
Yeah.
Like recently I went to Agasthyeshwara. What a place, man. You just stand there, you're like, wow, what is this good feeling? So I just did a Sashtang Namaskar facing Agasthyeshwara. I was there for 10 minutes, man. I just drunk in the magnetism of that place and I came.
Wow.
People don't know what to do. They go to the temple, go around the temple, sit down there and walk out for some time while thinking of something else all the time. Like you don't even know how to use those temples. Being Sanatanis, you should know how to use a temple for increasing your energy. Okay.
I have a question about Sashtang Namaskar. I have seen in some of the sculptures they have shown the man to be in full Sashtang, and the women to be in like Chaturanga or maybe Shastang only, but like this.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to expose the womb to that energy.
Okay.
Because the womb is also a highly magnetic electric field.
Okay.
You don't want it to get fully in line with that. So you're keeping it a little bit away.
Okay, yes.
You're not making contact with it. That's all.
Okay.
Because the energy in women's womb is like the moon. It keeps changing. It waxes and it wanes. So it's its own cycle and it's to be respected as its own cycle, and you don't want to let that to touch the temple, which the temple usually has a daily cycle. It coordinates with the men's cycles. There are few temples that follow female cycles, like Kamakya.
So all these standards of going to temple and the behavior and the mannerisms of how it should be done has a very deep-rooted understanding of the human body and nature and how it is connected.
Energy, not human body. Energy.
Energy.
You watch energy. You have subtle perception. Then you can come up with these ideas. Otherwise, why can't a woman lie down?
Yeah.
She can.
Yeah.
They're asked not to, and it's also considered disrespectful for her to lie down. Being an embodiment of Shakti, she's putting her womb on the floor.
Yeah.
That's how much you should value your womb.
Yeah.
It's high. It's equal to God. You're not making the status like that. Yeah. Women are carrying Shakti within themselves. It's an honor given to women, but now it's become like, yeah, what is this nonsense? I will put myself on the floor. Okay, die. No, you have to understand that you just said no to a lot of honor right now of your own womb without knowing what is what. There's nothing as stupid, there's nothing as dangerous as half knowledge, they say. Feeling that you know without knowing is called half knowledge. Okay. So when you do that thing, no, you just lose a lot of energy. You'll become earthworm again.
Wow.
Human body, but mind is earthworm.
Well, this is a great insight. Thanks for taking us into those parts, which is like, first of all, nobody knows. I mean, I haven't heard. Maybe some people know. Maybe know better.
Of course.
But that whole experience is something that we can have when we are doing this here, sitting with Guruji in this forest, and it's a great experience overall for me to sit here and learn this, and like this practice has gotten us some really great results in nature, in learning these, especially the podcast, the philosophy and the understanding of this practice, rather than just doing it for the sake of doing it and like not actually knowing anything. So
Yeah, man.
so this is great. Surrender to God is there. People know surrender to God, surrender to Guru, surrender to our
Surrender
ancestors.
to God is very difficult because we don't know what is God.
Yeah.
What to surrender, right? What is the powers of God? Almighty, all powerful. Then, which one, what, how? I can't get a. That's called Nirguna Brahman. We do not surrender to Nirguna Brahman because there's nothing to surrender to. There's no guna. He's not even pleased with your surrender because you don't know nothing. You cannot perceive the Nirguna Brahman. It's very foolish to go and surrender to Nirguna Brahman. Choose a Saguna Brahman, a God with form. Then you surrender. That's when you really understand what is. You'll start accumulating the stories from our itihasa and start connecting to that itihasa. There'll be some meaning to your life. Connecting to Nirguna Brahman, what meaning can be there? It's very difficult. Okay. So it's very difficult to be surrendered because you don't know the power only. Everything. You've been told that it's everything, all powerful. Now what? How do you visualize everything?
Whatever I do.
Then you've already put God within the box of what you know.
Yeah, I mean.
You don't know, and it's very hard, and it's like I can't concentrate on this God because this God is ephemeral, formless. But that's not the problem with Hanuman. You can think about Hanuman. You can think about the brave things he's done, jumping around in Lanka. You can think about what he did through the yugas, various stories. You can think about his difficult times as well. And you see that his bhava has been like a hero all through. Veera bhava all through, relaxed. Being a brahmachari, his shrungara also is too much. You know, he's got curly hair and he's very beautiful and his skin is like gold. Kanchan varan. Golden color he is.
Wow.
No. So he's very attractive as well, Hanuman. It's not some ugly monkey.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful monkey.
Yeah.
So even to make a sculpture of Hanuman, you need that training as to where is the beauty of Hanuman. You know, I've sculpted so many images of Hanuman when I was studying sculpture.
Oh yeah, we hear a lot of siddhas. Like one of the siddhas was Ramdas, who Swami Ramdas of Sayadris and also Karnataka.
Yeah, of course.
So he had built a lot
Shivaji's
of
guru,
sculptures.
no?
Yeah, Shivaji's.
Shivaji's spiritual mentor.
Shivaji's guru.
Yes. What about
So
Swami Ramdas?
He had built a lot of temples of Hanuman in those, and there are.
Yes. I've seen somebody sent me photos of it along the steps. There are various temples which he made.
Yeah. So I mean, how like have they come in contact with him, and that's how they are seeing him and learning?
Samat Ramdas himself was like Hanuman.
Yeah.
His form only was like Hanuman.
Yeah.
Because he had surrendered fully to Hanuman.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And he was also a Gadadhari. He taught a lot of martial arts also to Shivaji.
Yeah.
Secret stuff.
Yeah.
About how to kill the enemy.
Yeah.
Mercilessly.
Yeah.
And send fear into their spine.
Yeah.
He did a lot of that, man.
Yeah.
The Marathas are coming, everyone used to like piss. They don't want this fight. Even the Rajputs don't want to fight with Marathas.
Yeah.
That's all infused with divine power that all this happened. Well, in Rajasthan it was slowly getting weaker. The connection to the divine started getting weaker. And there was collaboration with the Mughals by the Rajputs. Because they lost their spiritual connection. The Gurus died. or they got killed. I don't know what happened.
Corruption starts then.
If corruption sets in, it means this land doesn't have a guru.
Okay.
Helor kelor illa, they say in Kannada. That means there's nobody to tell you what's right and what's wrong. Then in India, corruption will happen. No? Somewhere as a child, you have to go to Gurukulam and you have to learn the values of what is right and wrong. Such a person will be a good king. He has to go to Gurukulam. Gurukulam's closed. The kings are educating their children, not sending to gurus. So there's no spiritual education. It's all about land, loot, wealth. There's no divine reason to run this kingdom anymore. Kingdom is not run on a divine reason. Our kingdom even now is not run on a divine reason. No, we can't talk about it only. It's called secular. So now, it doesn't have power, that's why. You need to hook up any large social activity with the power of the divine. And we mastered it. Saguna Brahman, you ask India, go from Lakshadweep all the way till Himachal or even higher, Kashmir, wherever you want to go. We worship Saguna Brahman. That's what irritated those who worship Nirguna Brahman. Both the Muslim invaders and the Christian invaders. That irritated them so much. So then they said, no, this is wrong teaching. This is the teachings of Satan, Shaitan teachings.
Yeah.
So we have to shut these people down. We don't appreciate being called Shaitan. Level. We're getting grace, see. Nice, no? We're all getting grace.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Javam Narata Tulya Vegam. Huh? Yes. You rolling?
Yes, rolling.
Now, with your permission, I wanted to ask you the meaning of a stotram, Manojavam Maruta Tulya Stotram.
It's not a stotram. It comes from the Ram Raksha Stotram.
Okay.
So those who read the Ram Raksha Stotram, they'll be able to get the protection of Hanuman.
Okay.
Because there is Ram Kavach.
Okay.
And you install a different quality of Ram in different places in your body. And after that there's some praise where you start seeing the heroic story. And then finally towards the end this comes. So if you chant the whole stotram, you would actually get closer to Hanuman's grace.
Okay.
Because you can visualize what that is.
So Manojavam Maruta Tulya Vegam, Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam, Vatatmajam Vanara Yutha Mukyam, Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadye.
Correct. That's just one of the verses. So this was written by Vishwamitra. And in that he calls himself Buddha Rishi or something.
Okay.
But it is Vishwamitra. We find out from other texts who he was, where he gives his introduction. So Vishwamitra himself became a Brahma Rishi. He was a human being who became a Brahma Rishi. And he found it important. He's Vishwamitra. Okay? He's the friend of the universe. So he thought I should document this and keep this one stotram for people to read. He's the one who also gave us the Gayatri mantra, which is some people consider it the most powerful mantra in the whole Vedas. Right?
His name is also being mentioned in the Ramayana.
Vishwamitra?
Yeah. He was one of Ram's gurus, I think.
No, Vashishta was.
Vashishta. Okay.
Vishwamitra and Vashishta were rivals.
Oh, okay.
Because he wanted to become a Brahmarishi like Vashishta so that he can afford what Vashishta is able to afford. He saw that Vashishta's spiritual power is way beyond his power as a king. So he wanted that power. And he wanted Kamadhenu. Kamadhenu would not stay with him. So he wanted Kamadhenu, the wish-fulfilling cow. You can go and ask her anything and she'll fulfill your wish. Okay. So he was trying his best, and then he attacked Vishwamitra and he attacked Vashishta, and he got badly defeated. Then he came back like for round 2, and he said, when I become worthy, I will take Kamdhenu. And I think finally he gives Kamdhenu to him. I'm not sure how the story ends. I don't remember. But that is Vishwamitra. So when he gives you something, take it seriously. Because, and this is, he's called himself Buddha Rishi, means it's really fast acting. Buddha is Mercury. So it's really fast acting. Okay. So those who learn the Sri Ram Raksha Stotram, you can protect yourself from anything. Okay. Those who are worrying that I'm being attacked, I have this and that on me, somebody's done jadoo, tona, black magic on me. Okay. When you have all these fears, if you just read Sri Ram Raksha Stotram with faith, everything will get cleared, your energy will get cleared. It's that powerful. So, this particular one is also very powerful 4 lines. Okay. Manojavam Marutatulya Vegam. So, you are comparing, you're telling Hanuman that your mind and your speed are equivalent to the wind. So Hanuman's tejas is that big, like it's like it can fill your mind. And when you do this, you have to see Hanuman's tejas. You have to really visualize his tejas. Which means if Hanuman is standing there, then there would be a ball of energy, like a tornado going around him. And it's not like a hurtful tornado, it's something like which gives you pushti as well. It's a nourishing energy wind that comes from Hanuman. Manojavam Marutatulya Vegam. And you should feel that wind blowing through you. Wuzz. Okay? Jitendriyam. And from here you have to pray to Indra. When you say Jitendriyam, it means the one who won over Indra.
Okay.
Okay? And Indra is also the senses. So you have to pray to Indra and ask Indra to stay in harmony with you. So you take Indra into your body. Because Indra is in your body, as the eyes, as the ears. Okay? And you take the Indra who has surrendered to Hanuman into your body. Because he is Jitendra. Okay, so now your senses will come under your control. You'll start making sense. You'll start looking for sense. You will want your senses to connect things together and to build new things. And your subtle senses will open. And all sorts of things will happen when you say Jitendriyam.
Buddhimatam Varishtam.
Buddhimatam Varishtam. Okay, so now you have already invited your senses. Varishtam means the best of all. Okay, Hanuman's buddhi and mati, his intelligence, is comparable to nobody. It's above everybody's. It's beyond compare. Okay, Varishtam, the best of the best. So you're asking for that energy. You're asking for Hanuman to come as that, to bless you. Anyways, wind is starting to blow through you.
Yeah.
So you let that wind keep blowing, golden wind blowing through you. Visualize it when you say this. Buddhi will also increase as you visualize it. Your brain will start to glow in golden light. Then?
Vatatmajam Vanara Yuta Mukhyam.
The sole son of Vayu. All the vata in your body will become shant as if it has found its son. Like suddenly when Vayu sees his son Hanuman, the sole son, that too, he's very attached to him. Right? He sees him, he just calms down. He dropped out of the world just because Hanuman got attacked. He cares too much for Hanuman. So When you say Vatatmajam, all the Vata in your body will calm down. Then your Rajasic nature will calm down. Will become largely tamasic. 95% tamas plus 5% rajas is the formula for sattva. 100% tamas, you'll become a lazy lout. And 100% rajas, you will burn out. But if you keep the rajas 5% and the tamas 95% is just observing, sharpening the axe. It's crazy because Abraham Lincoln knew this ratio. He said, if I had 8 hours to cut a tree, I would spend 6 of them sharpening the axe. Our ratio is little more. It's 95. Okay, we would sharpen the axe for 95% of the time, and then just cut the tree. So that sharpening the axe is also an action, but it's a tamasic action. Rajasic action is cutting the tree. Sharpening the axe is tamasic action. You need to do more tamasic action. Read a book, learn things. That's what you should be doing. Not hustling, making content, throwing things out until you don't even know anything. What content, man? People run out of content because they have nothing to talk about. They keep like rehashing each other's content. The urge to be productive with limited knowledge is too much in content. Because knowledge drives content. If you don't have any knowledge, what content can you make? Unless you're doing art content, then it's infinite. If you're doing art content, there's infinity in art, because art is also divine. It is a spiritual practice. So in any material practice, you'll run out of content at some point. So that's why you need a spiritual practice. And if you can have infinite amount of content over there. Okay. So we're trying to tap into that infinity. When the vayus calm down, we're just watching and we're absorbing now. Instead of throwing out, we're absorbing. Otherwise, we want to vomit out what we have to say. Instead, we're observing and listening what others are saying. This is tamasic. So tamasic is not a bad thing. It's a bad thing if it's all the time. You know? So you need to jump out of that inaction, suddenly act fat with your knowledge, come back here, back in learning mode. 95% is sharpening the axe. Sharpening the mind is learning. Acting with the mind is just 5%. Bam, bam, bam. Hit the right root causes and finish it, whatever it is. If somebody is attacking you, you should know what is the root cause of him attacking me and finish that. He can't attack you anymore. No? So simple.
It'll drop it. Like but you were teaching about it in the coaching of the group about surrendering. You know, how do you make the enemy?
You take the the energy out of it. Take the vayu out of him. You make all his vayus tamasic. What he'll fight? Or he's only doing tamasic actions. He's also learning more about you. I keep showing you in the podcast. You hold my hand and then why you're letting go.
That's such an underrated thing to do.
Like, what do you mean?
Just stop there and learn and like, wow.
Real learning is like not only underrated, persecuted. Because the hustle culture wants you to be hustling always. How much you'll hustle, man? Learn. Just shut up and learn something deeply. Already thinking, how can I become Hanuman Gada instructor? When he's joining my class. I'm like, calm down, man. This is not learned overnight. This is like very deep things. Things will change in your life. You'll shift, you'll change. Who you are will change. Your form will change. You will know when you're ready to teach.
I've been telling them to do.
Would I appoint you to teach if you look like a slob and you have a really bad figure and you can't even like hold your energy and no? How much you had to work to become an instructor?
A lot, and and had to go through a lot of learning, like a huge learning curve before I can even start something like this. So that itself is, I mean, when I look back at it, I didn't look at it like that. When I look back at it, I just thought of, I'm getting to learn something which nobody's teaching me and society is never going to teach me. So the last part was Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadye.
Why is Hanuman called Ramdut? Because he took Rama's jewelry to Sita to show her that we know where you are and we are coming for you. But he offered her also, come Mata, let's go back. sit on me and we'll just go back. Hanuman thought that was a good idea to end the war.
Yeah.
But Sita said no. I won't go back. What's wrong with Sita, right? To risk the life of thousands and millions of people. Because the death of Ravan is the goal. It's not to leave Ravan alive anymore. His time has come. Vishnu has been born to kill him. She's also aware. She has the big picture, man.
Yeah.
She says no. And Hanuman doesn't question. If the wife of his lord says no, it's no. He says, okay, I'm coming back. He doesn't argue with her anymore. And he says, it must be something that I don't understand beyond my knowledge. And he said, cool, I'll come. But Hanuman also had Sri Ram's energy, so he also could see, when he spoke it only, he realized, what have I done? Yeah, sorry for that offer. And then he goes, you know, because that's how it is. That's how spectacular your communication can be if you tune into the divine. You'll know before something whether this is going to happen or not, and that's the secret of tamas. Tamas gives you deep intuition and insight about what's happening around. Intuition is just your senses working. People call it intuition now as if it's some fancy thing. Many ask me, how can I develop my intuition? It's just your senses. Because you have to take Indra inside you. Okay, so use this stotram, take Indra inside you, develop your subtle senses. And now, the Dhutam part. She gives him another ring to take to Sri Ram to assure him that Hanuman is not lying, right? He could have gone somewhere and said, yeah, I saw Sita Mata, she refused to come, you know. Then it will be in Ram's heart, is it real? Did it happen?
Yeah.
So to avoid all that natak, she gave one of her jewels. She said, take this to Ram. So that he knows I'm here and I'm waiting. So it was two-factor authentication. Okay? So now you understand. How many of you are doing this kind of dhutam business of really validating and approaching something like you don't know, being open to suggestions and rewiring yourself and changing plans? Doesn't it sound like the nervous system? It's already always rewiring. Things are flying from here to there and things are just rewiring, okay? So you can think of Hanuman as that. When Hanuman gets in, there's a Hanuman Nadi which opens. Okay? That I can't teach, it's very secret. But if you can open that Hanuman Nadi and Vayu starts moving inside that, you'll have this ability to rewire things. Just not only inside yourself, even in nature. Things will start to rewire because you have the grace of Hanuman. Okay? So, that's what it is. And you'll be able to communicate and you can know when the energy is shifting somewhere.
Yeah.
And then you just relax.
Yeah. There's so much changes happening in these environments only, like around us.
How much is changing, no?
Yeah.
So imagine the nerves inside us, how's the environment?
It's
so much shade, shadow now.
You had taught us this mantra also, Yad Bhavam Tad Bhavati. Like that's like some really profound learning experience for me.
It's a very important mantra.
Yeah.
Yad Bhavam Tad Bhavati. Whatever emotion you can afford, that is going to be your reality. You can't see reality without the lens of your emotion. Yad Bhavam Tad Bhavati. What you see is according to how you feel emotionally. Improve your emotion if you want to see better. If you want better things to happen, improve your emotion.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So thank you for explaining the meaning of this mantra. I wanted to ask you who should chant it, who shouldn't chant it, and how many times and when
anyone can chant it, but no use just chanting it. Please watch the video again and see what the visualization is that goes along with the mantra. And understand that you need to just know that you're taken care of and let it happen. There will be a lot of changes if you expose yourself to the golden winds of Hanuman. So your brain will increase, your health will come back, lots of things will happen. There have been people who have been just chanting Jai Marut Nandan, which I taught a couple of podcasts back. And they've recovered from so many health issues. They're telling me, I had these big problems, Guruji, and then I started chanting every day 108 times. And I started recovering from my health issues.
Wow.
So lots of people are recovered from their health issues, which otherwise would have taken them days to recover, using just that mantra. Imagine if you bathe yourself in the golden light of Hanuman with this mantra. You'll recover very, very fast from many things. See, these things are free that anyone can do. Vishwamitra gave it means there is no restriction on who can do it. Because he's the friend of the universe. He's given it like that. So just do. Don't hoard the work of Vishwamitra. It's everybody's. Anybody can do. I don't care who you are. You can do.
You had mentioned if you surrender to Hanuman, he blesses you, he gives you Mahasiddhis and Astamahasiddhis. So what's the
Ashtasiddhi Navnidhi ke data.
Yeah.
He gives.
Okay. What are these Ashtasiddhis?
Anima, Lagima, Garima, Mahima, Ishitva, Vashitva, Prakamya.
Okay.
These are the 8 siddhis.
Okay.
And Anima is the ability to become small as an atom. That means, Hanuman could shrink to the size of an atom if he wanted. And then he would travel somewhere else by just copying his information and he would reach somewhere else. Anima Siddhi allows you the power to teleport. Move from one place in Shakti to another place in Shakti by recreating inside the womb yourself somewhere else. That's Anima Siddhi. Lagima Siddhi is the ability to fly.
So that's it in today's episode. We will be continuing with the Astamahasiddhis in the next week's episode. If you found this video useful, if you found the mantra, the Manojavam Marutitulya Vegam mantra useful, then share it. Share it so that this knowledge reaches millions of people. And that's what is needed in today's times. This knowledge is coming back now. There's a revival happening of real ancient divine Indian knowledge. And you can play your part by sharing it with others who really need this. And if you have been watching but you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, make sure that you subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you get a notification whenever the next time we release our episode. If you want to learn this ancient divine art like Guruji has been describing and learn to channel a lot of Vajra, a lot of lightning in your body and increase your energy field and become fabulous and be able to do hard things in your life, then make sure that you message me. The link is given below. Click on that link, it will take you to my WhatsApp, and I have given the template. Also, if you want to buy the Hanuman Gada from us, you can buy. These are really beautiful Hanuman Gadas. Use the same link to message me. These Gadas are made up of really premium wood and they have got a nice finish to them. These are designed by Hanuman Bhakt, who is really in tune with the energy while designing these Gadas. And these Gadas are also blessed by the Gurus and the deities, the Devatas of our Akhada. So if you are interested to buy, just click on the link and message me and I will take your order. And we'll ship it to you within 14 days. So thank you for watching. We'll see you again in our next episode. Keep practicing whatever has been shared, and if you have any questions, make sure to comment below. Thank you. Have a great day. Jai Hanuman.